everyone. Welcome to my basement. Today we're just going to do more or less just a little bit of stretching with the hips and the hamstrings. Nothing crazy, no big flows. We're just really going to focus down. A lot of it's going to be on our backs today. This can be used after a workout or before a workout, or even just waking up, or any time of the day. Tell you the truth, you're feeling a little tight in the hammies, tight in the hips, this might help you just feel a little better, a little looser. So let's start on our backs when you're ready. Coming down onto our backs, just feel the mat underneath the body, just letting go just a little bit more. Legs can be long, they can bent, whatever feels good. Just relax. Just feel the moment, feel your breath flowing in and out. It doesn't have to be controlled, just feel. Just let go. Try to find this moment of time, because this is really the only thing that matters. This is really where our life exists, in this now. Not what is past, not the future, this moment. So let's just take a few breaths here. One more. Doing your best just to begin to move the fingers, the toes, roll the ankles, the wrists, just kind of feeling out the body, waking the body up just a little bit. And then when you're ready, let's plant both feet onto the earth. Just bend the knees here. Allow the hands to come by the hamstrings somewhat. Let's pull the knees into the chest with the exhale. And then the inhale, let's press the legs all the way to the sky. You can keep the hands behind the hamstrings here. It might help just with a little bit of balance. Let's just point through the toes, press through the heels. You can roll in the ankles if you'd like. No right or wrong way here. Just kind of opening up the feet. Also feeling the legs lengthening. Allow the blood to come down from the feet down into the body. Just breathing here. If you want a little bit more, if you're working on a little bit of strength here, you can release the legs, allow the hands to come down by your side. Now you're just using a little more strength, a little bit of strength in the hips, the glutes, hip flexors, even the core here. But let's find a little bit of stillness as we pull the toes back, really get into the hamstrings, down into the calves, up into the Achilles tendons, the heels, and just breathe here. Allow the length to happen. Anytime the legs get tired, you definitely can bring those hands back up if they move down to the body. Breathe. When you're ready on the inhale, let's point to the toes, just lengthen the feet. Feel the stretch in the front side of the legs, the front line, all the way into the feet. A lot of us, I don't think we do this enough. Stretch those feet out. We always pull back the toes, but getting the front side is really, really helpful as well. Take one more. When you're ready, let's plant the left foot down onto the earth, bend into the right knee, pull back the right toes, begin to find your figure four. So allow that right ankle to come on top of the left thigh, press the right ankle in, pull back those right toes, keep the foot active, and maybe just lightly press the right thigh forward. This will help you find that lengthening of the outside hip. That's what we're looking for in this figure four. Breathing here, just take one more breath. You can stay here if this feels really good, but if you do need a little bit more, maybe you bring the left thigh in towards the chest. Hands can find the hamstring. Maybe the right hand continue to stay on that right thigh, just pressing it forward, just so you don't lose the hip. But if you feel good and you feel comfortable, you can keep that outside hip. Maybe both hands find the left hamstring, still pulling back those right toes. Breathe here. Allow that right hip to open. Also find strength into that left foot. Pull back the left toes as well, because you're pressing that left thigh into the right foot. If you need a little more, my friends, maybe that left foot goes to the sky. Now you're going to get into the left leg as well. Either pull the left toes back or point through the toes. Try to keep a purpose of the left leg not just hanging, but don't forget about that right hip as well. Breathe. Last one. Let's begin to bend into the left knee. Allow the left foot to plant. Allow the right ankle to come off the left thigh. Let's pull both knees into the chest. And let's press those feet back into the sky. Again, hands can find the hamstrings you like, or if they're finding the onto your mat, palms down, breathe. Maybe this time we pull the toes back closer towards the back of the room. Maybe the hips lift a little bit more. And let's pull the toes down towards the shins. You'll really start feeling this. It's not so much a plow, it's kind of a half plow here. Breathing. You can bring the legs down as far as you want, but really feel the hamstrings here. That's what we're looking for. Be active in the feet, my friends. Breathe into the chest. Allow the fold to happen in the belly. One more. Slowly coming back to center. Allow the right foot to find the earth. Pull back the left toes, bend in the left knee. Let's find figure 4, left sides. Let's start with just lightly pressing that left thigh away, finding that outside hip again. That's what we're really looking for in our figure 4s here. Breathing. If you need more, guide the right thigh in towards the chest. Again, continue to press the left foot into the right thigh. You want that activation, pulling the left toes back. Hands can find the hamstring in the right leg if you like. Breathe. Keep being active in both feet. And then if you need a little more, right leg to the sky, either pull back the toes or press through the feet up to the sky, your choice. Again, try to keep that right leg active, have it purpose. Again, don't forget about that left hip, making sure we're lengthening, making sure we're finding. Taking one more. Begin to bend in the right knee. Coming down, allow the right foot to plant. Releasing the left leg. Begin to rock up and down the spine. We're going to come to a seat. Take your time. All the way up. I'm going to find something called balancing happy baby. So allow the hands to come on the inside of your thighs, reaching down for your feet. Lengthen through the crown, press down into the bum, my friends, okay? Begin to lean back just a little bit, feel the core catch, pull the shoulders back. Maybe the feet begin to lift, maybe one foot lifts, maybe both feet, your choice. And then try just to open up just a little bit here. Breathe, press the feet away. Maybe find extension, possibly the hands find calves, your choice. Make it true, make it what feels good. One more. Coming back down, bending into the right knee. Allow the left leg to be long. Allow the body to shift. We're coming into a side bend, so pull back those left toes. Allow the left hand to come on the inside of the left leg. Inhale, goes the right arm. Exhale, nice side bend over towards the left, trying to open up the right side body. Be careful of the chest diving too far forward. You want to rotate the chest. If this is a lot on that top hand, maybe the hand finds the back of the head, and then once again, rotate. The bottom hand, if you have space, it can reach down for the foot, but again, lengthen through that side body. Breathe. Allow the space to happen. Doesn't have to be pulling. Breathing here again. This could be gentle stretching, gentle lengthening. If it's after a workout, maybe you're feeling quite loose and you're all the way down. But again, make it true. One more. Begin to lengthen up. Begin to bring the left foot in. Hands find the feet. Doing your best to find the balancing happy baby. Again, knees can be bent. It can be straight. It's your choice. Lifting the chest. Feel the core. Feel the breath. Take one more. Bending the knees. This time, left knee comes in. Right leg comes out through a diagonal, kind of off the side of your body. Chest is facing towards the left shin. Right hand comes down inside the right leg. Inhale goes to left, open up. And the exhale, finding your way to the side bend. Again, be careful that shoulder diving down. You want to be opening the chest up. So it doesn't matter how low you get here. Even if you're up high, try to rotate the chest. Breathe into those left ribs. Nice and strong. Again, same option with the hand. If it's too much on the shoulder, top hand can find the back of the head. It might feel a little better. Nice and deep into the ribs. Same options with the bottom hand. Maybe it reaches down for the foot. And maybe if you're really open, both hands reach and opening up the chest. Your choice. Keep pressing down the bum to the earth. Try not to lift any of the cheeks. One more. The inhale coming all the way back up. Adjusting the body, coming around. Breathe. Do your best. Let's make our way to our tabletop position. Tabletop, doing your best to have the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. I always like to find some activation here in the tabletop. So make sure you spread the fingers, pressing the thumb and the index a little bit more. This gets off the pinky side of your hands. Rotating in just a little bit. Tuck the tailbone just a little bit. Pull the navel in towards the spine. You'll feel your core activate here. And let's just find just a little stillness. One more in the strength. Just press into the hands. Let's have the toes tucked. And let's begin to lift the knees. Breathe. Knees are just slightly off the ground. One more. Left knee drops, doing your best to bring the right knee towards the right tricep, and then step the right foot to the outside of the right hands. You might have to come up to downward facing dog a little bit to get this, but just breathe here, doing your best. Press into the hands. When you're ready, reverse the play. So coming back, right knee comes down. Breathe. One more. Toes tucked. Lift the knees just slightly. Pull the navel in. Tuck the tailbone just a little bit. You'll feel that core connect. Pressing in the hands, pressing the thumb, index a little bit more. Shoulders might be feeling a little bit. One more. Breathe in. The exhale, right knee comes down. Do your best. Left knee towards the left tricep. Step to the outside of the hand and just breathe. Try to lift the chest here just a little more. One more. Reversing the play, coming back, table. If you're able to keep the toes tucked, and we're just going to come back, get off those wrists just a little bit. Rotate out. Open, close hands. Yes. If you're doing a yoga practice, you know how many times we do, sun salutations and down dogs and a lot of different things were on our hands. So make sure you give a little bit of love to your wrists, to your hands. Either, before the class, after the class, during the class. Just do your best to warm them up. And again, there's no right or wrong way here. I always like the, you know, the bending, the flexing, the, you know, anything that feels good. Open the hands, all that good stuff. Allow the hands to come back down, tabletop. This time we're going to step our knees back just a little bit. Remember to press in the thumb, index a little bit more, tuck the navel just a little bit. We're going to do our best to do that same type movement where we're going to tap the foot to the outside, bring it back. We'll tap it 3 times. So we'll go forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, and then switch legs the best we can. Take one more. Press in the hands. Begin to lift the right knee towards the right tricep. Tap the best you can and bring it back, knee down. Bringing up, tap foot, bring back. This is just getting a little mobility. Knee up, tap foot, bring back, switch sides. Knee towards tricep, tap foot outside of hand. Bring back. Here we go. Knee towards tricep, tap, bring back. One more, tap, and bring, tap, and now bring back. Perfect. Just rotate around here. Get a little bit of length. Breathe. One more movement. Gonna allow our toes to be tucked. Breathe as we find our shoulders over top of the wrists. And then let's bum towards the heels. Begin to roll onto the feet, coming into our downward facing dog. Okay. We're not going to be here long. What we're going to do is bring our feet to the outer edges of the mat, or so, more than hip width apart, and then walk the feet up just a little bit. See if you can get the heels down of the feet, and then press the body back. So your shoulders aren't over top of the wrists. You're pressing the body back. You're almost getting the bum over top of the heels. Breathe here. But it's lengthening the upper body, but it's also getting into those hamstrings. Keep pressing back. Keep breathing. Two more. Last one. And when you're ready, walk those hands back to the feet. Allow the toes just to open up, heels come in. We're going to come into our yogi squat malasana. So you might be up here, you might be quite high, and that's okay. Maybe you have blocks and you're putting them under your bum, or maybe you make your way here. Do your best to press the elbows into the thighs. Tailbone comes underneath as you lift the chest. And let's take 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Through the mouth. Breathing in. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale 5. When you're ready, coming down forward if possible. And then a nice narrow child's pose. Let's close the hips up a little bit. Sitting back. If this isn't comfortable, you definitely can open the knees up. Just make it comfortable for yourself. Allow the body to drape around. Doing your best. Allow the shoulders to fall heavy. Allow the hands maybe to reach behind the towards your feet. And allow the head, the forehead to come down towards the earth. As you allow everything to close back, just letting go. If this is before, a workout or getting into your sun salutations or physical practice, you might not want to do this. This is just settling the body. But if it feels good, definitely do. You can stay in that child's pose as long as you want. I just wanted to give you a little bit of the hips and hammies, a little bit of opening up, a little bit of lengthening, make you feel a little better. Possibly from sitting, or maybe you did a big run or anything. If you need something to open up, this is a nice little practice for you. Thanks for joining, my friends. So much love.